with this guy. The FLEXiO is here. It's here, the Wagner FLEXiO 2000, the 2000 plus paint sprayer. You're at home. You're looking at your walls. You're looking at your garage. You're looking at your basement. You're looking at, we need to get a painter. Oh no, we're not having a painter come in right now. We don't want anybody in our house. It's just our family. Honey, Honey, we should do it. We can do it. Let's get the rollers out. No, don't get the rollers out. We should get the FLEXiO out. Do it here and now and realize why this is a better buy and a better opportunity. Brushes, so long, see you later. Rollers, so long, see you later. This thing, Wagner, one of, if not the #1 painter brand in America, they've got to be one or two. I don't know the legal, but everybody knows. It's like the KitchenAid mixers. Everybody knows the name Wagner. And this is the hopper. The paint goes in the hopper. You can use stain, any color paint. You're going to be good to go. You get the mini version as well. So the heart of it is right back here, right? And you also, within this, get, for this easy payment plan and free shipping and handling, an opportunity to really get to work. The shield comes along with it, so that if you're doing edge painting, if you don't want a tape, no need to worry about that. Crown molding, don't want to get the paint on the crown molding, and you got an opportunity going to be coming along with your order to save money if you are buying paint as well. So that's part of the Wagner opportunity and the Wagner offer by picking this up. But it's a sale price. The sale will not last. If you haven't want to share your story, come on in. Am I going in, guys? Where am I going? I'm going right over here. I'm starting over here. Because what I'm going to do is just lift this baby up and show you the simplicity of using it. Now, what you want to do is turn it on, and when you do, you can go vertical or you can go horizontal on this. And when I turn this baby on and get it going, that trigger will allow accuracy. I don't even have to put any drop cloths on with this thing. Absolutely love what it does. Look at the coverage on this bad boy. One coat coverage. I used to make my living as a painter. Frank, you didn't know that, did you? Yeah, for a couple summers in high school, I made my living as a painter. And the old roller, we didn't have anything close to this. We had brushes and we had rollers. And I painted inside of our house. My wife and I did one time, got the baby's room ready. And in the past, let me just stop right here. I mean, give me a break. In the past, for you to do that, you would have to roll that, you would have to go back down and get how much paint on the roller? Too much, not enough. You go back up and you roll, and if you don't do it right, the right amount of paint on the roller, you know, it drips, it flies, it's on you, and it's on the ground. So the roller was great. The 8-track tape was a great idea back in 1973 when Aerosmith and Jethro Tull played, right? It was great back then. There's been advancements in the way we listen to our music, advancements in painting as well. Jason Cameron is our guest. He's joining us live via phone right now. Jason, I'm going to it, buddy. I'm going at it. Tell me about this bad boy. What do you got?
How are you, Rick? I didn't know you were a painter.
Well, I am now, and I was then for a very short period of time.
Yeah.
I didn't get paid a lot of money, but you know what? I know the old school way of doing it. What's the new school way?
Yeah, you're using it. The new school way is you've done a great job explaining it so far, but the FLEXiO 2000 is my go-to sprayer, and I want people to understand how easy it is, and you're actually demonstrating that right now. Wagner they're the #1 consumer brand worldwide in paint sprayers for a reason, and they've really simplified the FLEXiO 2000 for everybody to use. It's so easy to pick up and start spraying like a professional. And that's what I love about it, is that it doesn't matter what your expertise level is, even if you've never painted before, because it makes it so easy. And to get that professional finish, and like you mentioned, a one-coat finish is incredible.
It's incredible. All right, now, here's what I want to do. Do we have any animation on this, guys? This is going to go really quickly. Free shipping and handling, $19.99, #1 in its category. What is the kind of the out-of-the-box getting started experience on this bad boy? What do I do when I first get it, Jason?
Well, the out-of-the-box thing is interesting because everybody that I've worked with that's used it for the first time is amazed at how easy it is. So I think it's very intuitive, and you've noticed, Rick, after using it a couple times now, how easy it is to get used to it. You know, that's the thing. It's very intuitive to use. So right out of the box, just picking it up and holding it, you realize it's a very compact unit. It's easy to store. It's easy to tote around. And it doesn't, that cup that you have, the eye spray nozzle is 1.5 quarts of paint, so it's not that heavy. So you can hold it with one hand, two hands.
Yep.
So the ease of use is great.
By the way, we got a little cut of tape with you, Jason, putting this to work. Get on the line now. It's $19.99. Here comes Jason.
FLEXiO 2000 Plus sprayer. I use this all the time. It's my go-to sprayer, whether I'm indoors, outdoors, big projects, small projects. And if you're somebody that's never sprayed before, this is the product for you, because this was designed for the beginner to pick up and start painting like spraying like a professional. So let's go over some of the features. Right now, I've got the eye spray nozzle on here. So this is the turbine. You can see it's handheld. It's very easy. It's very light. One hand or two hands you can use to support it. This is the eye spray nozzle. This is the switch on the side for the power. You can turn it on and off, and it's on both sides, as you can see, so very easy to get to. On top, you've got another lever here. This is the power control lever. So there's two settings, a high and a low. You've got a material flow dial right here. So this controls the amount of paint being released. Up top, you've got a lever here that controls the width of the spray. So you go from wide spray to narrow spray, very simple. And you can also control the direction of the spray. So vertical spray to horizontal spray, depending on which way you're spraying. So very simple to operate. That's the thing Wagner did really well with this machine. They made it very easy. Now, the eye spray nozzle, which is what I have on here, holds 1.5 quarts of paint. Now, that can be oil-based, water-based, stain, lacquer, sealer, all of that works. And you can put the paint in here unthinned. That's a big deal because it's a big time saver. You're not thinning paint. Put it right in here and start spraying. And 1.5 quarts will do about a 10 by 10 wall before you actually have to refill, which is pretty good. So to remove the eye spray nozzle, there's a lever right here with the thumb. You just press down. That's called the lock and go system. And I can pick up the detail nozzle, which is the other nozzle you get, and that goes right on there just like that. That's how simple it is to change from one to another. Now I got the detail nozzle on here, and I can do detail projects very easily with this. And you also get the spray shield. Now I use this a lot too if I'm going around moldings or crown molding, windows, corners, and you can use this to actually control the paint. So you get everything you want. Even if you're a beginner, you can pick this up, save a lot of time, and start spraying like a pro.
And I will right now. So the detail nozzle comes along with it. And I'm gonna keep going here. Normally $120 is the QVC price. We've got it on sale right now. Now this is a good one because this is wicker. So let's just talk about painting something like this, Jason, and what a pain in the butt this would be if you didn't have the FLEXiO 2000. I mean, you're gonna do this with a brush? How in heaven's name would you tackle that with a brush? It'd be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, Rick, you and I agree. I think we both walk away from that. I would go find something else to do. Yeah, no, a paintbrush would be a nightmare. A roller would be a nightmare. And it was interesting, Rick, because you've been using that now. You were right. You don't get a lot of overspray with it. But and I don't see, there's probably not a lot of paint on you, but if you were using a roller, you would be splattered with paint. So if the paint goes right where you want it, and you get that one coat coverage, and you get in all those little areas and nooks and crannies.
Okay, America. Do you realize the guest isn't even in the studio? Like Mr. DIY Master, Mr. DIY Network, Jason is not even in the studio right now. Do you want to take a look at the nooks and crannies? Come on, let's take a look at the nooks and crannies. Look at this is amazing. Like that is not missed. I went green on white. Look at that coverage, Jason. That is absolutely remarkable. I didn't have to do anything. The Wagner did it all.
Yeah, that's what I love, Rick, about it is that no matter what project you go to, whether it's wicker or something like that, which would be a nightmare, or a wall, the transition is great because you go from one to another.
Hey, in the last 4 minutes, $19.99. Here comes another cut of tape, and then I'm gonna handle a chair here in a second. Let's see if I can do it after Jason tackles this one. Check it out.
I've painted a lot of doors over the years, but it's never been this easy as it is with the FLEXiO 2000 Plus. You can see how nicely that's covering this door and all the little nooks and crannies. With a paintbrush or a roller, this would take me a lot longer, plus I would be leaving marks. With the FLEXiO 2000 Plus, you're getting a professional finish in one coat. I'm about 6 inches away, and I'm going in a nice, slow, even motion. I'm keeping it nice and steady. And look at that coverage. And I'm going over red paint. Look how nicely that gets into everything. Really, really precision. Also, very little overspraying with this. Look at that coverage. It's almost like I bought this from a factory floor. No paint, no brush marks, no roller marks. You can always come back to if you miss a spot. That is awesome. So that's the eye nozzle. So for bigger projects like that, this works really well. The eye nozzle can tackle a lot of jobs, but now I'm going to really show you the versatility by switching over to the detail nozzle. And to do that, that's the lock and go system. That's how easy it is to switch to the detail nozzle. Now, the nice thing about the detail nozzle is when you get to something like a spindle where it's precision work, you don't want to do that with a paintbrush. I wouldn't. So watch, check this out. So now I'm going to turn it on. I've got it set to high. So I want a lot of paint. Watch how this goes. Look at where that paint is. Right exactly where I want it. Pinpoint accuracy with this. So this is the detail part of the detail nozzle. Very little overspray, and you can see how well that's covering that. It's going exactly where I want it to go. Really nice job in covering that. Now I'm going to go right over just to show you again how you can switch over to something else. This is the pot you might have laying around. Watch how easy this is to do with the detail nozzle. Look at that. So this pot has got a rough surface to it. It's a lot of little nooks and crannies. You don't have to use a paintbrush or a roller because it would take a while, but with the detail nozzle on the FLEXiO, look how nicely that covers it. Look at that. One pass, and I'm getting in all those little nooks and crannies. And that paint is going exactly where I want it to go. That's the beauty of the FLEXiO 2000 Plus, and that's the versatility when you have the eye nozzle and the detail nozzle. It tackles a lot of different jobs, and it's a lot of fun to do.
A lot of different jobs, Jason. You know, you showed that door earlier. To do that door, even my producer Frank is going, that would take you like 2 hours to do that with a brush. 2 hours.
Yeah,
try to tackle this chair with a brush. It would be a nightmare to do it with a brush. Look at how quickly we can do this thing using the Wagner. You know what? I don't know if I can get this completely done in 30 seconds, but pretty doggone close. In the short time that we have, look at that shot. Look at that. I want to have you tell everybody, how do you clean this when you're done, Jason?
Well, Rick, real quick, I wanted to comment on what you were saying because my record right now is 40 seconds on the door, so not bad. But
right?
Anyway, cleaning, it's very simple, and that's one of the things Wagner really improved on was the cleaning. The cup itself, if you use a liner, because you can get liners for those, it's really easy. You just pull the liner out. The turbine you set aside, the cup's easy to clean, warm soapy water, and then there's 3 parts to the nozzle that you take apart and clean. Again, warm soapy water. If you're using an oil base, just use a little bit of mineral spirits. It's very simple to clean. It's very well spelled out in the instructions as well.
I see. So you put the liner in here, and then just use that mineral base, and then just kind of spray it clean, if you will. That's all you really got to do.
Exactly. Yeah, the liners are great because it saves a lot of time in the cleaning process.
That's great. Okay, all here, all now, including the detail nozzle. That's part of this offer, part of the special QVC price. And I'll tell you, if you do this and get it and use it one time on any job that you have, you will never use another again because it's a better buy and more than a better buy. It's a better way to paint. It's simply a better idea and a better way to paint when you're using the Wagner. I mean, you're going to not have to tape the way you tape. You're not going to have to worry about the rollers. The roller idea, the more you use this, the more you realize what a bad idea traditional rollers are. And even professional painters are now realizing that, look, they can save time and save themselves money by using the Wagner, Jason.
Yeah, that's the big one, Rick, is the time saving. That's probably the biggest improvement for me in terms of any project that I do is saving time. So it's huge. But just really, it is so easy to use, and I want to impress upon your viewers is that even if you've never sprayed before, this was designed for you because it really is easy to operate.
In the last minute, last 30 seconds, why Wagner? Why should I choose Wagner for my painting project? Kind of a dumb question, an obvious one, but clarify, would you?
Yeah, listen, it's a great question because I've been a Wagner fan all my life. I've got one of the oldest sprayers they've ever made, and I still have it. But they've come so far with their newer ones, and they're the #1 consumer brand worldwide in paint sprayers for a reason. It's just they know what they're doing, and they listen to their customers because when people want an easier way to clean it, then they designed this one to make it easier to clean, so they listen. But the product's great, and I use it a lot. I use it pretty much all the time.
Jason, thank you so much for joining us. Take care. Hey, we got more coming up. It's a honeydew list.